If you're on TikTok, you might have seen the trend recently where creators are posting some videos about some fashion categories and fashion items that they are no longer buying products from, and my recent video was all about the makeup products that I don't want to be buying any more of in the future. So I thought I would also then film the fashion items that I wouldn't buy any more of, and I've made a short little list. These were the things that immediately came to my mind, and I have a list of 5 items that I want to talk about. If I was to spend a lot more time thinking about this, I think I could probably have a much larger list, but that would mean a much longer video, so I'm just going to stick to these 5 items that I have on my phone here. So the first item would be a plain t-shirt. If you watch fashion content on TikTok or YouTube and you look at videos about capsule wardrobes, the 10 items that you must have within your wardrobe, a plain t-shirt, usually in black or white, is more often than not suggested in those videos. There's a couple of reasons that I wouldn't want to buy plain t-shirts like this in the future. So one, if they suggest a black or white colour, as an autumn and somebody who likes to only wear their colours, those colours are not going to work on me. So yes, I could then go and get these t-shirts in my colours, but I find that these plain t-shirts are not the best fit on me. They're usually a crew neck. I much prefer a v-neck. Quite often they are like a straight cut or a boxy cut, and I like something to be a little bit more fitted. But I also like my t-shirts like this to have a little bit more interest in them now. So maybe like a couple of buttons running down the centre, down the torso, maybe just a little bit of lace in there, a little bit of ruching, rather than just say a standard plain boxy crew neck straight cut top. Now I can understand why this item is recommended in these types of videos, because it is a basic piece of clothing. It is something that you can dress up, you can dress down. It goes with skirts, shorts, jeans, trousers. You can layer it with a shirt on top, a oversized jumper, a trench, a leather jacket. It is a really versatile piece of clothing, but for me it is a little bit too plain, and I prefer something that can be dressed up to be a little bit more feminine, I suppose. I do have a couple of t-shirts within my collection, I will say. They are in an autumn blue and an autumn green, but they're a v-neck. They've got ruching on the back. They are a softer material. They're a bit more fitted to the body. So if I am going to go for a plain t-shirt, I will go for t-shirts like that. Number 2 is something that I just hinted at with number 1, and this is clothing or accessories that are not in my colour season. So when you go and get your colours done, if you're interested in that, you are told the best colours for you, and then the colours that are not the best for you. You are not told what you can wear and what you cannot wear. So if you go and get your colours done, you can of course still wear colours that are not within your season. I personally don't do that. I only stick to my autumn colours. However, saying that, I've just realised that I am in black trousers, but that's because these are my comfy trousers that I wear when I'm just lounging about at home. But the vast majority, 99% probably, of my wardrobe is made up of my autumn colours, especially tops. And I think that's why as well I've just kept these black trousers, because they're not near my face, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference. But I do like to only buy clothes within my colour season, because those are the colours that are going to look the best on me. Now I will say that this does make it a lot harder to buy clothes, because you can see an item of clothing that is the best cut, it's the most flattering on your body shape or whatever, or it's a piece of clothing that fits a situation or something like a wedding or a party or something perfectly, but then it's not in your colours, so it can be frustrating. But that does then mean that you are more selective about the pieces of clothing that do enter your wardrobe. So yes, I do like to only buy clothes that are within my colour season, and for me colour comes above style. I would rather something be in the wrong style but the correct colour rather than the other way round. Next one would be leather jackets. Now about 5+ years ago I had quite a few leather jackets within my collection. I had a black one, like a burgundy red, I had a dusky pink, a grey, and I think a light blue, and I had that many because I wore my leather jackets so much. I wore them to death until the point where they were worn through. I wore them that much. But I don't know what changed, but I then just stopped wearing them and I've decluttered all of them. I passed them on to somebody else, and I just don't wear leather jackets anymore. I think it's just as my style has evolved. I don't have an aesthetic, a personal style that suits leather jackets. I feel like they're a bit kind of restrictive on me, and I like something to feel a little bit looser, a bit more free. And I'm also not cool enough for a leather jacket. I think people can look so cool wearing a leather jacket, but for me it looks like I'm playing dress up. It looks like I'm trying to be a bit edgier and a bit cooler and a bit more laid back than I am. I still find jackets to be a tricky part of my wardrobe to know what I want to buy. So I have a wool coat, a long wool coat, I've got a trench coat, and then I've got a denim style, very relaxed, like mint green jacket. And I think I could probably do with 1 or 2 more jackets within my collection to kind of cater for all weathers that we have here in the UK. But what that jacket looks like, I don't know. I don't think I want it to be just a plain blue denim jacket. I also obviously don't want it to be a leather jacket, but I don't know what it would be. So I know what I don't want in a jacket, but I don't know what that means that I do want in a jacket. But I know for sure that it's not a leather jacket anymore. Number 4 is anything that is in a ditzy floral print. Now, I really like a ditzy floral print. I think it's very, very pretty. It looks lovely on people, and I have had quite a few pieces of clothing in the past that have had ditzy print on them. I've had a couple of dresses. Very, very beautiful bit of clothing, but again, like the leather jacket, it is not me. It's kind of too pretty and too girly and too feminine for me. I feel like that is not me. I feel like I would again be playing dress up, but dressing up in like a younger sister's bit of clothing, because it's not me. I do like to dress feminine, but I think I prefer more of like a mature feminine rather than a younger, girly, prettier, more delicate feminine like I associate with a ditzy floral print. Like I say, I love it. I think it's so pretty. It's just a beautiful print, but I don't feel me in it, and I don't feel comfortable in it. I think the print itself is also just a little bit too small for my body. Where I've had my style analysis with House of Colour, a medium scale print is better for my body, so I think that's why I felt a bit off in it as well. I felt a bit bigger in it because just the print is too small. So a floral print on me I like, but the ditzy is too small. I think I would be better with larger medium scale floral prints. And then the last one is footwear, and it is chunky trainers. I do have a pair of trainers that I wear just as part of my daily outfit going out, but they are a bit sleeker. They are mostly white with a little bit of like mustard yellow in there, but I'm talking more about like chunkier shoes, like New Balance shoes, the whole kind of like dad aesthetic, you know Steve Carell in Crazy Stupid Love, those trainers that he wore in there that Ryan Gosling threw over the mall, those trainers. Now again, these trainers on people look really, really cool, but on me they just feel a bit heavy, they feel a bit clumpy, and they feel like I'm off to the gym. I can't make them look good as part of just a general outfit. I think I need something a bit more sleeker, a bit more refined, where I have quite a strong classic essence and I like things to be refined. I think refined is one of my key style words. Trainers like that don't really have a purpose. Like with the leather jackets and like with the ditzy floral print, they just don't make up, for me, a part of a refined classic outfit. So I'm thinking about filming a video about the TV and movie characters whose style that I really like, but it's quite different from my own. I think that would be quite interesting, and I've definitely got a few people that have sprung to mind immediately. So yeah, I think I want to film that one. That one will be quite interesting, but I hope you liked this one. If you have some fashion, clothing, accessories that you do not buy anymore, please do let me know what would be in your list. But thank you very much, and I'll see you again very soon for the next one. Bye.